The issue of rapid and physical response when it comes to appointments, transfers, and maternity leave is just one of the many issues pointed out by the executive members of the Grenada Union of Teachers. The executives, who held a press conference on Tuesday, are calling on the Ministry of Education to resolve these issues, some of which are overdue and considered low-hanging fruits. GUT President Jude Bartholomew emphasized the reoccurring problem of delayed salary payments, noting that over 100 teachers were affected by non-payments during the first payment cycle in September. He stressed that such delays are unacceptable and should not continue.
We have been dealing with this matter now since the previous administration, year after year after year and after year, and we're kind of surprised that in this day, up to this time now in the present, that the teachers are going through this over and over again. Because they can't wait for all this time. We observe also that there is a trend. There are some teachers who are temporary, who did not get paid for the last period in July. So is the Ministry of Education or wherever putting the contractual period for teachers and shortening it? There are some teachers who did not get paid for August. What is going on in education?
Second Vice President Tommy Duncan highlighted the lack of compensation for teachers marking school-based assessment SBAs and the Caribbean Primary Exit Assessment CPAs, despite the January 2024 bargaining agreement, which included provision for such compensation.
CPEA. Now, we had an agreement, and that agreement come to being the beginning of 2024. As yet, teachers of SBA subjects, teachers of CPEA have not been compensated for the marking of SBAs. But this has to be done, and it needs to be done urgently. And from my information, it seems as though they are not doing anything as it pertains to trying to get this and get the payment.
Melissa St. Rose, the GUT's General Secretary, spoke to matters relating to maternity leave.
We are publicly calling upon the Ministry of Education to follow due process with maternity leave. We take the opportunity to call upon the Ministry of Education to ensure that the correct procedures are followed. When a teacher applies for maternity leave, we expect that the teacher would get a response. We are publicly calling upon the Ministry of Education to follow due process with maternity leave. They too can keep their records.
Though GBN was unable to obtain a response from the Ministry of Education, senior officials have stated, and I quote, "We are always willing to work with the union for the best interests of our teachers." Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.